Can you describe what challenges you have in your organization?
So Ori is an open source company building out a planet scale network infrastructure. So we're building a 15 to 20 region global network. We're cloud neutral, Kubernetes neutral, or Kubernetes native. And of course, we use the Ori open source tools. And as we develop this network, one of our challenges is figuring out pricing. And basically, we charge our customers not on the number of IDs or monthly average users, but we do that on the basis of traffic. So we need a sophisticated, professional grade solution to really manage our traffic and meter it especially.
Why did you pick Solo?
So as we started looking, we wanted to replace our Nginx Ingress controller with a Kubernetes native Ingress or API gateway solution in order to implement the requirements we have towards rate limiting and controlling all the traffic flow. Of course, Ori, as a software company and an open source organization, considered doing it ourselves and using the open source route due to the team's huge interest in the whole networking and security stack. And we also wrote a number of MVPs with projects such as Ambassador, Traffic, Citrix, and Contour before really choosing Glue Edge as our solution. So our challenges are large, and also the scope of the project is also large, and we looked for a partner that could live up to those challenges. I think it was generally hands down, the best support for our requirements for rate limiting across multiple clusters. And, in general, we like the architecture of Glue. We like the product maturity level. We like the easiness of configuration and the whole management plane. We like the support for dynamic rate limiting configuration. That's very important for us. Frankly, we like the sales team. I know that's unusual to say. We like the attitude. The customer experience we got in the very beginning was a factor. We were given access to very good quality field engineers. I think that, compared to some of the other companies, was a major factor, that we had, this direct contact that allowed us to make a complete MVP and do that on our end and with Solo very quickly. With that kind of access to Solo engineers, we were able to develop the prototype very quickly and discuss any topic related to Glue and Envoy. And of course, that was extremely important for us. We didn't have, all the experience we needed, I think, in the beginning. And then, no surprise, pre-sales turned into customer support, and even after signing the contract, we got an improved quality of support.
How's the experience with Solo so far?
The conversations I had with the Solo team, with Edith, with Chris, of course, these are extremely impressive individuals, but also just great cheerleaders for the product and can go very deep into the technology, and very impressive and sort of similar to how Ori believes software companies should tick. And so we look forward to building on those relationships. I think we're really happy that we're able to implement our requirements pretty quickly. Ori is up and running as a global network, so we did this more or less on the fly. So it was important for our team. We had no downtime. Support offered by Solo was extremely valuable, and it really allowed us to progress quickly, not only in the development, but also in the whole deployment. We've had great support for the global rate limiting requirements that we have. I believe that that's a real differentiator in how Glue and Solo put that together. As an example, we have support rate limits per host. We can go to different tenants or endpoints or paths, and those are also shared between clusters. So that gives us a lot of flexibility. It simplifies the way we set up our sort of proxy infrastructure because it doesn't require us to do that in multiple places. So that's also very good. The rate limiting support for persistence is very important for us as we scale clusters and deploy Kubernetes in a larger way. There are points that make it extremely beneficial to work with Solo, and especially with Glue in this particular type of network deployment. So I think that's a good summary of our experience.